Were you playing everyone with the sparring footage going into this so that you could stun everyone at the open workouts yesterday? Because that's what I'm reading on social media. People are amazed at how good you looked yesterday.
Yeah. No, I actually am not, right? But, and again, this goes to the authentic point. When I signed the Jake Paul fight, I was sitting on the fucking couch for 15 months. But when I got done with the UFC in October of 2019, I remember I tried to go do some private lessons, and it was just like literally too painful, and I couldn't do it. So I had been doing some yoga and some bicycle, and then after my surgery, I did nothing. And so literally, I started putting out footage of me hitting nothing for 15 months, not working out for 15 months. And it was not pretty. And I just knew, I had faith in myself that if I put my mind to it for 11 weeks, it's going to get a lot better. And it got a lot better. And then you combine that with the fact that I've never actually focused on boxing, and I'm a quick learner, and I tend to be good at those type of things when I put my mind to it. Yeah, obviously for what you're looking at, you got a lot better product in week 11 than you did in week 1.
Jake has made your wife a bit of an internet celebrity. He's also, of course, made you even more famous than you were prior to this. Is there any part of you that's win or lose going to be saying, "Thank you, Jake, for the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thank you, Jake, for helping my wife sell more houses"? Ultimately, are you going to be thankful towards Jake when this is all said and done?
No, I don't feel that way at all. Again, I will repeat this. This is probably the fourth time. I ain't trying to get famous. I think that might be the most negative thing that comes from me winning on Saturday night. It's just not a place I want to be in my life. And it's actually, I am. I'm feeling a little bit differently when I go on the street. I get stopped 10 times, and I'm kind of like a little bit antisocial. So I actually don't love it. I got my 11 acres at my house, and I have no neighbors, and I go outside and I piss in my yard if I want to, and no one talks to me, and everyone leaves me alone. And then I go coach at my wrestling academy. That's what I love to do. And so, no, I probably will not be saying thank you. Maybe thank you to Triller for making my bank account much larger.
Yes, my last question is, if people were going to bet on this fight, what would you tell them to go to the bookmaker and say?
So I actually think betting on this fight is very risky, which, hey, some people love risk. And I think a lot of people just want to say, I bet on this fight because they want to have an opinion one way or the other. But compared to, like, for me, just as a gambler, the fights that I want to bet on are the ones where I'm like, dude, I've seen these dudes fight 20 times. I know exactly what they're going to do. I understand both their strengths and both their weaknesses, and I understand how they fit together, right? When I look at MMA fights that I don't actually gamble that much anymore. I used to gamble quite a bit, and I would win quite a bit. But this one, there's so many unknowns. There's literally so many unknowns. So if you're gambling, you just love to gamble, which, hey, gambling makes everything more fun. So why not?
Actually, could I squeeze one more in and ask, ONE FC, UFC,
Sure.
ONE FC, UFC, or Triller, which is the best? I suppose you could say Bellator as well. I'd be surprised if that was your answer. Which is the best promoter to work with?
Yeah, I'm not going to answer that question because there's not really an upside to me.